This is Preeta. My reference number is CT20182495-833. I am currently pursuing my final year BTech degree at Sri Manakavanayakar Engineering College in the stream of Information Technology. I have done my project in the title Sustainability and Wellness. Let us see the problem statement. The given problem statement is, nowadays in IT sector, people are getting stressed and not taking care of their health due to their busy schedule. To overcome this, a company XYZ has started a project by providing Android supported wearable device to each and every employee to monitor their health status. They expected us to fulfill the second half of their target, which would be creating an application to monitor individually and to govern them as a group. Next, the proposed solution is, primarily, I have created a Medcare mobile application that will depict the clinical boundaries such as glucose, temperature, blood pressure, etc. and refresh every 30 seconds. Then I have created a Medcare web application to anticipate diseases like heart disease, BMI and diabetes using random forest and K-neighbors classifier algorithm. Let us see the working flow. I have collected the sensor data from Google Fitness Cloud as they provide those data through Android Fitness API, which is one of the service provided by Google. The values are received in a mobile and web application. Then in mobile app, clinical boundaries such as glucose, temperatures are displayed accordingly. In web application, the trained data sets and the incoming test cases are processed by algorithms and produce results. Let us see the tools and technologies used. First one is Anaconda. Anaconda is an open source distribution for Python where I have created my project and it's helped to run those Python files. The next one is PyCharm. PyCharm is a popular IDE which used to run Python scripts and supports framework like Django and Flask. Then Django is a high-level Python web framework which is used to interact data between UI and Python backend code. Then fourth one is Thinker. It is a Python module which is used to create a graphical user interface and I have used this for chatbot. And last one is machine learning. Machine learning is used to predict by using the algorithms such as K-neighbors and random classifiers. Now let's see the demo.
Now let us see the demo for mobile application. Here I have created a mobile application named Medcare. If you click on this mobile application, here you can see sign up and login pages. If you are a new user, you can sign up by entering those particulars and giving register. Since I am an existing user, I am directly logging into my account. Here, this is the home page of the mobile application. Here in the hamburger menu, you can see home, manual records, about, contact and logout section. In home page, you can see the clinical boundaries like glucose, temperature, heart rate, blood pressure, ECG, cholesterol, oxygen and respiration. And it will get automatically refreshed for every 30 seconds. For example, if you consider the glucose level, now it is 124. After 30 seconds, it will get refreshed automatically and now it's changed to 114. It will be changed for all the parameters accordingly. Now, if you go to manual records, here you can see a manual record page. Here you can manually add the values, or you can upload the report and you can also view the uploaded reports. If you want to upload the report, you can choose files and you can select the report to be uploaded. After clicking submit button, now if you again go to manual records, your uploaded report will be added to the existing one. If you click on this, you can view the report. If you want, you can download it. Then about section. In about section, user profile will be shown. User profiles such as user ID, employee name, employee mail and contact. Then contact session. In contact section, if you have any queries about Medcare mobile application, you can contact us through the help desk by the given information. Then finally logout section. After using this, you can log out. If you want to log in, you can click on this login again button.
Start.
Now let's see the demo for web application. Here Anaconda Navigator is an environment I have used to run my Python project. Here I have created an environment named project and have installed necessary libraries such as Django, Matplotlib, Pandas, PyCharm and Jupyter. Next we have to launch the command prompt. Then we have to change the corresponding directory. We have to enter the command used to run the Python file. Here manage.py is the main file and run server is used to run the Python file on local. Then copy the link and paste it on local server. This is the web application which I have created and have named it as Medcare. Here we have sign up and login pages. If you are a new user, you can sign up by entering those particulars and giving register. Since I am an existing user, I am directly logging in with my account. Then this is the home page. Here we have 4 navigation buttons like home, disease prediction, medical record and logout. In home page, we are mainly concentrating on heart disease prediction, diabetes prediction and BMI. Then disease prediction. In disease prediction, first in heart disease prediction, the values are getting automatically loaded from the API and we have to enter that values. After entering the values, we have to click on submit button. That submit button will call the heart method in Python and will predict that whether the person is having heart disease or not. Here this person is not having heart disease and will notify them. Then diabetes disease prediction. Here the same procedures are followed as in heart disease prediction. The values are getting automatically loaded from the API and we have to enter it. Then after clicking on submit button, it will call the diabetes method in Python and will predict whether the person is having diabetes disease or not. Here the person is not having diabetes disease. Then body mass index. Body mass index is used to know the weight status of the person by entering the height and weight of the person. Here after entering it, by clicking submit button, he can know the status of his weight by underweight, overweight, obese or normal. Here this person is considered as underweight. Then after we have to go to home page. Then medical record. Here we can see all the reports of all employees by search button. Then we can also view the reports.
Here, this report was published by Medcare. According to the result, it will produce the result. If you want, you can download it. Then log out. After using this web application, you can log out. If you want again, you can log in again. Then now let's see the code for algorithm in backend. Here I have created a folder named Medcare. In Medcare, views.py is the main file where I have written the code for algorithm. I have import necessary files for basic calculation and imported random forest classifier and K-neighbor classifier class. I have created three definitions such as BMI, heart and diabetes. Now let's see the BMI. For BMI, I have used basic formula for calculating. It is defined as BMI is equal to weight into 10,000 divided by height into height. If the post dot method is equal to post, then I need to assign the value which I have get from UI to some other variable that I have included for calculation. Then you get the result accordingly to your inputs. I have rendered the values to UI using Django. Then heart disease prediction. For predicting the heart disease, I have used a random forest classifier. Initially, we need to read the data from in the set. I have served the trained values as CSV by calling the Google API. Then we need to read data from UI, which is an incoming new test case. If request.method equal to post, then I need to assign the value which I have get from UI to some other variable. Create. Then I assign the value in an array using NumPy. Create an object for random forest and calls a method such as fit score and prediction. I have passed the trained data to fit score and pass current data to prediction. If prediction of 0 equal to false, then you have heart disease. If prediction of 0 equal to true, then you don't have heart disease. Then I have rendered the values to UI using Django. Then for diabetes, initially we need to read the trained dataset where the data loaded using Google API. Then we need to read the new test cases which I have entered in UI. Then I have assigned those values to some other variables and save it an array. Here create an object for K-neighbor classifier. Using that object we can call the method inside the class. Here I am calling fit method by passing trained set and calling predict method by passing new test cases. If prediction of 0 equal to false, then you have diabetes disease. If prediction of 0 equal to true, then you don't have diabetes disease. I have rendered the values to UI using Django. Thus the working of algorithm. Now let's see the demo for chatbot. I have created a chatbot for user interaction and have named it as Medibot. Here Python file is used to run the chatbot and I have named it as app.py. App.py is the main file. After giving the execution command, you can see the account login GUI. Here you have login and register. If you are a new user, you can register it. Since I am an existing user, I am directly logging in with my account. After click on login, you can see login successful and you will be redirected to the diagnosis page. Here, if you want to start the conversation, you have to click on start button. Then it will show the symptoms related to it. If you are having that symptoms, you have to click on yes. Otherwise, you have to click on no. Then the symptoms will be changes. Alternatively,
Then if you are having the symptoms, you have to click on yes. If you click on yes, then it will show the disease name and symptoms related to it and will suggest a doctor related to that result. And you can click on the link and will be redirected to the doctor's profile. Now let's see the working of chatbot in backend. Here I have created a folder named Medibot and app.py is the main file where I have written my code. First I have imported the basic packages such as NumPy and Pandas, and I have used Tinker for better GUI. And when you go to the end of the file, the main will call the main form class. In main form class, I have created a widget. That widget method contains two buttons, login and register. That login button will internally call LBL login click method. Then register button will internally call LBL register click. Then two method will call their corresponding classes. Then sign up. Here I have created that widget that contains the registration form. When you click on register button, the register button will call the registered user method. Here I have created a text file and write the user credential in it. Here you can see my user credential is stored here. Accordingly, it will store for all the users. Then when you click on proceed button, it will call the button success click method. That button success click method will call the question diagnosis method. Then for login, I have created a widget. That widget method contains login form. When you click on login, it will call button login click method. This function validate the user credentials. There it get the user ID, password, then open the text and check the data. Then question diagnosis method will return the predicted disease based on the symptoms selected and suggest the doctor accordingly. Thus the working of chatbot.
Let's see the minimum requirements. For hardware, we need i3 processor, 2.5 GHz speed, 4 GB RAM, 500 GB hard disk. For software, we need Windows 7, 8 and 10. In front end, I have used HTML, CSS, Bootstrap and JavaScript. In back end, I have used Python version 3.8. I have used Anaconda Navigator as an environment and have installed necessary packages. Conclusion. I hereby conclude, by using Netcap web and mobile applications, employee can screen their status and helps to maintain their health and work in a balanced manner. Thus, this project reveals company not only pulls out the work from employee but also considering their wellness as well. Thank you.